back to the Jensory YouTube channel with me, Jen. Hope you're all doing okay. As you can see, I am standing up today, or sort of slightly hunched over actually, because of this rather gigantic box that is in front of me. Now this is the key part of today's sensory make. So let's get started. Now today's sensory make, like a lot of the activities on Jensory, can be done for a variety of different learners. Now you can make this in advance as a resource if you've got a PMLD learner at home. You can make it as something that they can then use, so it's kind of pre-prepared, or you can do this with learners as an activity to do on a rainy December day together at home. So know your learner, know your child, know who you're doing it for and who you want to do it with, but yeah, it will cater for loads and loads of different kids. So I'm just going to talk through what you need to do, and then it's up to you to decide how you want to do it. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've done with this box here. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Now all I'm creating here essentially is a light box. Now what this is going to do is bring all of the light closer to your learner. So if you've got a baby, a toddler, if you've got a PMLD learner, whoever you're making this for, what this is going to do is bring the light really close to their face so they can see it really well. So all I did was get a little barbecue skewer, just a pointed one, and just created loads of holes all across the top of the box. Now if you're watching as a parent, you can do this with your child, okay? So if you're watching and you want to do a little fine motor exercise, it's actually a really nice one. If you've got learners sort of 3 and up, or learners that are neurotypical, you can do this with your child. So yeah, get the little skewer, make the holes with them, in lots of different kind of lines or whatever pattern you want, and then you can just thread some lights through, and what that's going to do is poke out the other side and create a really effective sensory light box. This is a great one for fine motor skills as well, so threading the lights through the holes is a really good one for developing those fine motor skills. So if you want this as a sort of rainy December day activity to do with your children at home, this is great and will keep them occupied for quite a while. If you're watching this and you've got a PMLD learner that you're supporting, or you're a parent of a PMLD learner however, you might want to make this resource in advance so that it's there and ready for your child or learner to enjoy and experience. It actually took me probably 10 minutes tops to do it. It's just a case of punching all those holes in and threading the light through. Now you can use battery powered lights with these, it does work, but what I tend to use are plug-in ones just because they are brighter lights. But obviously if you're using this with a learner and you've got things that are plugged into the mains, always stay with your child and make sure they're supported and watched all the way through the activity. And then once you've threaded all the lights through, you get this wonderful effect. And how festive and Christmassy does it look in here. Now you can lie your learner underneath and they can watch all of the lights. It's just a beautiful sensory experience for them. The great thing about using mains powered lights is that you've got about 7 different presets as well. So you can kind of tailor that to your learner. So if you've got a learner that actually would respond really well to the really big flashing presets that you get on the lights, then you can put that on. If you've got a learner that actually would benefit more from the slow fade, that's another effect that is really nice. And the great thing about the slow fade effect is that it's essentially starting and stopping. So you can watch your learner and see if they can start to anticipate the light coming back on again after it's been off, and then coming back on and going off. That's always a really nice effect to watch as well. if you're watching this as a parent of neurotypical children at home, or you've got learners that maybe are a little bit higher developmentally, you can, as I say, do this with them, so they've got a little bit of ownership over it and they're threading all the lights through. And as I say, don't turn the lights on until it's finished, because then that's going to really engage them in the anticipation and the suspense of turning the lights on when it's all ready and finished. So that's going to really captivate a lot of children to do this activity. And essentially what you've got in here, if you've got learners that are actually potentially too big for lying underneath it, or actually they don't need to have that really early sensory experience, this makes a really great role play resource. So you can essentially make like a little Christmas disco for dollies or teddies or little small world figures. You can actually sit and they can put all of their toys inside and have a little Christmas disco. So it is a really, really versatile resource to make, and one that doesn't cost much at all, and one that actually you can keep for years to come. So that's it, to have loads of fun making this really, really easy but super effective festive resource, and let me know how you get on. It's always lovely to hear from you all. So thanks for watching. That is the year done. I'm going to have a little break over Christmas and be back in January. So if you're watching this before Christmas, have a fantastic Christmas period. Subscribe to the channel, share the video with anyone who you think would benefit, and I will see you in the new year. Okay everybody, take care, bye!